Related disorders in Montreal. I am so happy to be in Montreal. The last time I was here was pre-COVID. I came for my birthday in 2019, and the city is the same. Magical, sunny, so much culture, such great food, great energy, so we're very happy to be here. Before we get started, for any of our patients who need French translation, there are cards at the table. You scan the QR code and it takes you to a simultaneous French translation service. And we have headphones so that you can listen and follow along. Does anybody need help with the French translation? Raise your hand. No? Then we're good. If you need anything throughout the day, I'm going to point out people from our team that you can reach out to help for. So, first things first, raise your hand if this is your first TSF event, TSF meaning the Sumaira Foundation. Hey, we're gonna have so much fun. Okay, great. Now, raise your hand if this is your first event where you're meeting another patient who lives with the disorder that you live with. That's very significant. Okay, well, welcome, extra special welcome to you. I remember the first time I met another patient in real life who has what I have, transformative. So, thank you once again for being here today. We have planned a hopefully very memorable day for you that's about education, connection, community. Today is designed for you, meaning patients, caregivers, loved ones, even our doctors. There's a lot to learn today. My advice would be to really lean in, engage, ask questions. There is no such thing as a dumb question. We are so lucky to have local experts with us today who are going to answer all kinds of questions. We're going to hear from very courageous patient and caregiver panelists, advocacy organizations. Take breaks when you need to. I believe the restroom is somewhere around here. We're going to have a big lunch. Today is really just for you. We want to be here to help you answer questions, make sure you leave feeling welcomed, included, supported, inspired, seen, heard, all the things. This is a little bit cheesy, but I love to do it. So I want everyone, there's notepads at each table with pens. I would like for everyone to just take a moment, no matter where in this ecosystem you are, even if you're a doctor, I want you to do it. And I want you to write down 3 descriptive words about how you're feeling right now in this very moment attending patient day. You could say you're anxious, you're excited, you're curious, whatever, but just write down 3 things, and we're gonna come back to it at the end of the day, and I'm very curious to see how and if things changed for you. So we'll just give everyone a moment to do that. Okay, great. I'm very curious to hear what everyone wrote later. But like I said, today is really about self-education, connection, and all the things. At the Sumaira Foundation, which I will tell you about much in a little bit, we're really believers in that knowledge is power, especially in a rare disease. So the more that you can educate yourself about your condition or your loved one's condition, I believe, even in my personal experience as a patient, you can better advocate for yourself, and hopefully that means better health outcomes. Now, today is a production, as you can see, and I do not do this alone. So there are many, many, many people that I need to thank. The first is Dr. Adil Harroud, who is a neuroimmunologist. Raise your hand. He is from McGill, and he is our local clinician collaborator. He helped us shape the program, identify recruiters, invite patients, and all the things. I'd like to also thank the local experts who are joining us. We've got Adil, Dr. Philippe, we have Dr. Ariane, we have Dr. Paul Giacomini joining us, Dr. Hugues Allard-Chamard, I hope I said that right, but we've got some great speakers today. I also want to thank the patient and caregiver panelists. I know how scary it can be to get up on a stage and talk about the worst days of your life in front of a room full of strangers. So I give you extra kudos for doing that, and just know that you sharing your testimony and lived experiences can really help someone else in the room. So thank you again for doing that. And of course, we must thank our sponsors, without whose support this would not be possible. So I want to thank the Amgen team. Where is Amgen? Hi, Amgen. Amgen, thank you for being a platinum sponsor. We've got Alexion here. We have UCB. Where is Danielle from UCB? We have the Johnson & Johnson team. We have argenx here. And then we have Roche. So thank you again. You can learn all about these companies and what they do, what they provide at their booths outside, so definitely learn more about what's going on there. I want to also thank the TSF team. So we've got Jill, raise your hand. Jill is kind of our logistics Jedi. All of the little things that you see in place, Jill helped to organize. We have Taylor here, who you will meet and see a lot of later. She is the Director of Patient Engagement. We've got Layla, raise your hand. Layla is our research associate, super helpful, very, very smart. So if you guys need anything, definitely reach out to Layla. And then we have Michael Devlin here, who is our, he's our resident man in the matriarchy of TSF. He goes with the flow in this very pink, whimsical world of TSF. And then we've got some ambassadors here of TSF too. So Alana is over there. She represents Edmonton. And then we've got Alyssa here. She came from Ontario. We have Marissa here. We have Marie-Claude and Emiliane. They came from Quebec City. So these are ambassadors, real-life patients. Talk to them, get to know them, be friends with them, and all the things. And last but certainly not least, we are doing this event in collaboration with a couple of really incredible patient advocacy organizations. So we have Homira from Muscular Dystrophy Canada, come on up. We've got Kat from IgG Forward, come on up. And then I also want to invite Taylor and Dr. Harroud to join us to share a few words about today. You go.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Homira Osman. I'm the VP of Research, Public Policy, and Programs at Muscular Dystrophy Canada. We're a national organization that represents Canadians affected by neuromuscular conditions. We're very proud to collaborate and partner with the Sumaira Foundation once again. And today we'll be supporting the work around myasthenia gravis and CIDP. So you'll learn more about our organization, also a special project that we're working on right now, which is around time to access. So just briefly to tell you about it. In Canada, it typically takes 2 to 3 years for treatments and therapies to come to Canada following when it's already been approved in the US and in Europe. And then we have a multi-step regulatory approval and access pathway that can take 900 days. All this to say is there's great research happening, great clinical trials that many of you have participated in, and learn more this afternoon about how we can accelerate that pathway and make sure that access is equitable. So again, thank you so much to the Sumaira Foundation for making this opportunity possible.
Amazing. Kat?
Yeah, of course. Good morning, everyone. I'm Katharine Provencher. I am the Director of Advocacy and Community Engagement for the IgG Forward Foundation. We are a global organization. We were established 3 years ago, just about, and we focus on IgG4-related disease, which is an immune-mediated disease that can affect nearly any organ within the body, causing fibrosis and damage. We are so honored to be here with Sumaira. She has been a great inspiration to our organization, and I've loved working with alongside her. I will be doing a breakout session regarding our foundation, what we offer, the resources, the education. We also have a wonderful physician here to speak about IgG4 related disease. Thank you all.
Alors, bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Montréal. Au nom de toute l'équipe de l'Institut neurologique de Montréal, j'aimerais vous accueillir et vous dire merci d'être ici aujourd'hui. On behalf of everybody at the Montreal Neurological Institute at McGill University, I want to welcome you and say thank you for being here. C'est vraiment un plaisir et un honneur de vous recevoir. On sait que les maladies rares n'ont pas accès aux mêmes ressources et à la même attention médiatique que les maladies plus communes, et c'est pourquoi on est ici aujourd'hui. We know that these diseases can can often be invisible in the medical landscape and have access to less resources. And we're happy to start to see that change. In neuroinflammation specifically, I think we have been at the forefront of the therapeutic revolution, not just in neurology, but across rare diseases. On sait qu'il y a beaucoup de nouveaux traitements qui arrivent dans toutes les conditions représentées dans cette salle et que ça change vraiment la vie des gens qui sont atteints, surtout ceux qui sont nouvellement diagnostiqués. Mais on sait qu'il reste des besoins aussi. Et donc, à l'Institut de neurologie, on travaille pour essayer de faire avancer les soins et la recherche. On vous invite à participer à cette recherche si vous le souhaitez. Vous allez voir à nos tables des formulaires d'inscription et des codes QR pour vous inscrire. We have a research program that we call Demystified that seeks to advance care in these areas, and we invite you to register and participate if you'd like, and then one of our team members will give you a call at a more suitable time. Merci encore d'être ici, and looking forward to interacting with you. And speaking both languages is harder than some people make it seem like.
Well, you did an excellent job. That was very impressive, yes. My name is Taylor Macey, and I am the Director of Patient Engagement with the Sumaira Foundation, and I also myself am a patient with NMOSD. So these events are especially meaningful to me professionally and personally, to build upon what Dr. Harroud just mentioned about these diseases being invisible, difficult to see, rare, isolating, and lonely. And so these events are very close to my heart because it is directly combating the nature of a rare disease. We are bringing communities together. We are, hopefully providing value that is worthwhile for both clinicians and patients and caregivers. So I just am so grateful to be here today. I am so grateful that all of you have come today. We put so much thought and effort into these events to help shed some light, help illuminate the darkness, if you will, of rare disease. So I am, again, just grateful for everyone for attending, and I'm really looking forward to a wonderful event today.
All right, thank you all so much. So we'll get started. I just wanted to share something about Dr. Harroud. So first time I talked to him was a few months ago about this meeting. And he was so kind. He is in person as well. And he said something that really stuck with me forever. So I say this all the time to Michael now. I was introducing myself as if, he had never met me before. And he goes, no. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. And that has stuck with me forever. So I will always associate that with you in Montreal.